Welcome back, my friends. I hope you're all well. Now, as you know, we are in Alien Dawn on the jungle. Rita has decided to go on a drinking binge. I'm okay with that. That's fine. I couldn't quite get her sorted here. I think these EM umbrellas are going to come in really handy. And, oh, yes. Okay, we're about to get a breakthrough, which makes me happy. It's a good way to start it, right? So, place your bets. Improve pulse rifles. That's good. I'll take that. That is good. I wouldn't mind some of the better ones like printed components, but for now I will take that 100%. That's fine. Once she's sorted on this drinking binge, we will work on trying to sort them out. But yeah, I do think EM umbrellas is going to be... I tell you what, let's put it first. It's 3 hours. She'll have it done in no time, and then let's get some of these built, okay? And a falling space debris really close here. Let's get that scavenged straight away. The good thing about the jungle map is the amount of metal we have, at least on this seed. I don't know if you guys have the same with yours. You'll have to let me know, but I feel like this one has a hell of a lot of scrap, which has been really nice to work with, actually. So we've recycled some of these walls, like I said in the last episode here. Now what I'm going to have to do is try and select this wall somehow to recycle it. And that is a window. We don't want to do that. Just trying my best to get all this this recycled into brick here. It's going well. I'm hoping we can pump out some more quick recipes here. So I'm going to go into veggie soup here. And we're going to use dandelion spores. And I'm actually going to go up to 20 here. I know, because it just kind of makes sense. So I'm going to go veggie stew at the top. And I am going to go ahead and copy one of these and get that in as well. So we're going to have two. Now, we will move to the electronics one straight soon, but we do now have the soldering bench as well. And today that means electronics. So electronics is metal and silicon. So I'm going to go ahead and pump out metal and silicon, let's say 20. 21, that'll do. 20. I like the round numbers, right? And cooking 5 for that, and the EM umbrellas have been completed. So let's get umbrellas done. So this is a tool. As you know, we have all of these things here. The only problem we have is the need for any of these. I keep forgetting to actually make sure they're equipped with something. Now, a lot of them have just been using the good luck charms, but we are wasting potentially something good here. So I'm going to go ahead and go... Let's go, I don't know, let's say 5 EM umbrellas. So they cost energy crystals. Have we got enough? We got 40. So let's go 4 then. Hopefully they last a relatively a good amount of time there. Electric furnace malfunction too. Kind of keeping us going. We have the bricks already. I just saw the attack pop up. She's trying to get over there. So what I'm going to do is actually... I'm going to draft her. Take her around this way. Oh, God. Please don't get electric shock. He was trying to get to this, basically. And there we go. She can go farm that now. Without drama. Hopefully she doesn't get hit. And we can get some more... No. Do that. You're not going anywhere. You're already out there. Just begging to be electrocuted here. I hope not. Come on. You'll be fine. It's just something we're dealing with at the moment. There we go. Right, she's harvested it at least, but she hasn't actually grabbed it. So there's 80 more energy crystals there, and it looks like something's still trying to attack. I'm going to take that out soon. Because that's actually all of our silicon, isn't it? We won't even need to harvest over here, so we'll get... I think it was 2.8k silicon from that. Now she's still fleeing danger. I'm not quite sure why. You'll be fine, Rita. Just keep running. That's it. Go get yourself a drink. Vanessa, though, not happy. So she's just tired. That's okay then. And it looks like our nanotubes printing is 5% away. We're looking pretty good. Daniel's freezing again. Natural leader's guidance. Manipulation plus 20. That's good. I don't know why it's saying freezing. Was he like chilling in the freezer then? This is good though. I'm loving that it is frozen, but we will let them sleep and then we'll carry on. It looks like we're going to get some kimchi on the go shortly as well. I think we'll look to the next one here. So we have a cruise ship. I'm just looking for anything close that will be good. Is that indefinite? I don't think it is. There's a control module there. They do help, but I think Rita's pretty damn happy. So let's send her on an explore for 12 hours as well. Hopefully she takes a proper meal, which we have in stock now as well. And we found quite a few first aid kits, so looking pretty good. I would suggest on the jungle that you have loads of antibiotics. I got quite lucky with finding these guys here, and we are scavenging meals too, which is coming in pretty handy. Let's make sure everyone is clothed here. The shoes aren't looking great. Do we have any spare pairs here? So hats, shoes, we did trousers, and we've got t-shirts. So I think we're going to go into some more shoes then. So the one we want for heat tolerance is going to be the summer shoes. So we're going to have to go into those, and we are going to just use cloth, and we're going to go solar flare again. I just realised it feels like we haven't been attacked much. I'm going to get 7 pairs of shoes as well, and then we should be good. Yeah, so we'll go with that, and there we go. Hopefully get a whole bunch of kimchi on. So we got 10 more on the go there. Yep, and then hopefully we can get 10 more in there. And then we're good. We get a lot of solar flares here, which uses more electronics. But to be honest, we have a really good amount in the day. So, and then we move on to the 6 batteries. We don't have anything that's going to be using it other than these guys. And they don't use that much. So let's harvest those again. Now, I don't know if you're noticing it, but it keeps popping up saying people saying they're freezing. Not quite sure why it's doing it. And the pacifiers have been done as well. Okay. Here we go. Let's get to 2 pacifiers, and we're going to start doing some kind of tame. Now, I want to expand somewhere then if we're going to do this. We're going to need some kind of area for them. They do multiply, and I think I want to go for the pigs. I think we're going pigs. Not the weird looking ones. The actual hog things. Where the hell are they? Here. Look at... No, not those. Although there is a dog there. Boxer. Exploration complete. The form shape of a spaceship's fuel tank. Okay, she'll bring back some fuel. Scrap metal and liquid fuel. So she won't bring the loads back. I think it'll be 50. Let me just check. 50, yep. That's okay though. If that was closer, it would be really good, but it's not. I think they're indefinite too, those ones, so... Yeah, we're doing good on the cooking though. So we've got 20 veggie soups. We have 18 emergency rations. We've still got the veggie stew, and there's kimchi on the go as well. And malfunctioned air conditioner. 1 shooting star. All in all, we're looking pretty good. I think if it's a vegetarian, we're in a good spot too, animal-wise, because they will eat. We have so much hay. Where were those pig things? They were over here, right? Yeah, here they are. The warthogs. We should call them warthogs. Shogu, that's the one. 40 synthetics scavenged as well. Okay, so we need to kind of get ranching up somehow. So farming. Rita. You seem to be doing a lot here. So we're going to go Rita, and I think that's okay. We'll make sure it's just Rita. We won't be taming very often, so we'll equip her with the pacifier, and I'll go and grab probably one of the pigs. And I want to start recycling these guys out for the good news is you can do these a lot easier, so I want to actually go with the brick in these fences here. And we'll have to keep the wooden fence door, but that's okay. So I'm going to start with this side. And slowly just start upgrading stuff into brick, really. So we're getting there here, look, as you can see. And there's the incendiary traps. And we've got no research and Carter on 4. So what I'm going to do then, let's focus on that. What have we got? So we're close to getting into this type of stuff. So what we need to do is... What do I want? Nanotubes. So we've got printing. I think what we need to do then is go... Let's go CPU assembly. And let's also go... concrete rooms. That's what we need. Unlocks concrete. So without the concrete... I just realised. I was saying in the last episode. That's why. Concrete rooms. Let's grab that as well. And Rita is home as well. I'm not going to send out just yet. So we're running quite low on fuel. Oh no, 147. She just brought 50 back actually, didn't she? I'm going to leave that for now though. And we're going to carry on recycling. Alright. So you can actually highlight them. I was being daft. So if you do this, just like this, so just do it just enough so you don't grab the existing ones you've already clicked. And now you go into wooden wall. You can actually just auto do all of the brick there. I think I'm going to just pause a second though, because I don't want the inner walls. I don't want these to be brick. I think I want those as the normal. The one above the door is probably the same. Alright, there we go. We can speed that back up. So most of this will be then into brick, and we'll finish off that last bit there. And I think what I'll do with these sofas and stuff, I'm keeping this here because of this shelving, but I'm going to put the arcade stuff over here, I think. A Rita hitting farming 9. Wonderful. But yeah, I don't know what's going on with the tax. They don't seem to have come very, very often. Wouldn't mind removing that main base kind of thing there, but that's not really happening. Other than that, we are alright. Everything is looking pretty damn good. So once the... Now, they're all just hammering through the brick here. I think I'll keep the roof wooden. Do quite like the look of it. Do we? Maybe the plank would look better. Do we go full brick? Maybe. We could just recycle that into brick as well. I wouldn't mind having like one of these or something, but... I know hay would look good, but it doesn't have good integrity, and the thermal insulation is terrible. So I think brick does have good thermal though, so we will change all that then. We are actually out of bricks after that as well, but that's okay. We'll try and upgrade to all of that. It's looking alright. And then when we get into concrete, we might build with some of that as well. Do like the base in concrete. So these I'll upgrade to concrete most likely, the stone floors. Alright, let's have a look at a 3D printer. So we're going to get our first nanotube in. Now this costs a fair old chunk to sort out. So let's actually put it next to that for now. Kind of fit in with the more futuristic theme over here. But yeah, we'll get our first nanotube out and then we can research the thingy there. Let's also recycle that for brick. We're going to have to wait for quite a bit of it, but that's okay. And I think we're going to need to do some more. So he's already scavenged those 6. I'm going to set that to salvage. And did we get the thingy yet? We haven't. Okay, I think still tailoring boots at the moment, and then he should move on. What's Melody researching? CPUs, cool. That's good. And a meteor rain. These can be pretty handy because they do give you the metal as well. So we are looking alright. Melody, you're looking pretty snazzy there in your space trousers, but they're not doing too much for you. So we got 2 synthetic helms as well. They're just a cold tolerance at the moment though. I'm going to actually get her to put a straw hat on. Who else do we want to get one on? I think we go with Xander to also do the same. Carter, you get a synthetic helm. And then you guys can have new shoes when they're ready. Alright? How many have you done? Okay, so we've got 5 in stock. Probably a bit overkill. We'll have it anyway. Surplus never hurts, right? Alright, we've reconstructed over here into brick. So what I'm going to actually do is grab Carter and I'm going to get him to hit up the EM umbrellas next. Let's get that done and then we'll get into pacifier. And I'm trying to decide where I want to extend this. I'm thinking... it's difficult. I don't want to do it too much, but we could have the area... Yeah, that works. Let's move this. I think this goes okay over here. Let's move the balloon, and this can be the little animal area. I don't want to kind of have to expand this any further. But there we go. We have our nanotubes up as well. And I'm going to put down some incendiary traps as well. So these are going to explode as they come in. I actually really like these. Let's go and cancel some of those. We haven't quite got the fuel to cover that. And then let's go into the research now. Because we now have the ability to do a lot. So we have carbon wind turbines, VR sets. Leveling up your skills, and what's more epic than acquiring them through gameplaying, virtual reality, curated selective games will do the job. So I think you can train them on the VR stuff. So much we can do now with that. So I'm actually going to queue up the VR and the arcade stuff. Now they're a bit costly. No, they're okay. They're okay. And there's the EM umbrella as well. So who do we have outside a lot? We do have you guys, but let's just... You can have the first one. I think Rita maybe should go into the survival kit here. She looks pretty damn happy at the moment, and that's because I couldn't even tell you. It's because we're not really sending her out, so she's good. They're just waking up. I'm just hovering over and having a proper look over the resources here. I think 8 summer pants. We have 7 summer shoes, and there we go. We finally are getting attacked, and they are getting bigger in size. They're already getting taken out. I think they're fighting something that's pretty tough. It's the big chunky boys. They lost out a few there. So normal, we've got a few explosives in there, but they do seem to still be dying, so that's okay. I wouldn't mind more EM umbrellas, Carter, if you fancy it, mate. Whilst they're stood outside, what are you doing? Yeah, do it. We got the energy crystals to cover it. And just melody here, what are we doing? So 80% almost on the CPUs. I need to get ready to draft these guys up and get them in here as well. This, if you are wondering, this is the perfect setup for flyers. Now, you would normally have 2 separate ones. I might even still... I'm wondering where we do the turrets here, but let's actually draft everyone up before I talk rubbish. Just bring them over a second. I think we could go ahead and get you in there, Rita in there. Queue these up properly. You smack bang in the middle. Xander, if you go over here, Carter here, Raka smack bang in the middle as well, because you've got a pole seat, and Daniel, you can just sit with them. Get some chairs up there, really, like a guard post, shouldn't I? But yeah, what you can do is basically have the separated ones out, and they will crossfire for the flyers. If you're playing on the harder difficulties, I highly recommend that. But do bear in mind, the more defensive stuff you put down, the bigger the hordes. And the bigger you build, the more they come, right? It is a thing. But yeah, the plan is going to be, let's play it in slow here, is to get turret sections. I think these will be... I don't even think we're going to need these soon, because they can stand in there. But we'll have probably turret sections covering this and this. Right, I'm going to speed it up, wait for this attack though, and then we'll have a bit of fun here. Not liking how they're stood actually, so let's move them a little bit. And you, Carter, there we go. Now we can do this, look. Nice defensive position there. Get rid of that. There's the umbrella, look at that. Hey, that's super cool. She is not actually getting a debuff now to happiness for being wet, which is actually going to be huge on this map because it is causing lots of issues for loads of them. But here they come. These weren't quite built in time to explode on them, but that should be okay. They'll get trapped and shot. So let's slow it down and kind of watch the fun. These guys, for some reason, aren't shooting. Hold on. They're supposed to shoot through the windows. Is that not a thing anymore? Oh no, look, it's not a thing anymore. They can't shoot out the windows. They're just chilling in there. Well, that kind of sucks. I thought that was a... They've changed it. Alright, we're going to have to readjust this then. We're going to have holes in there, which does suck. Oh, man. Alright, well, that is kind of rubbish then. So we're going to have to actually destroy out some of these windows. Let's deconstruct you then. Every other, maybe. That does suck, though. I know that they're fighting and we were going to watch it, but... Pretty straightforward attack, I think. So I'm going to have to, yeah, break down these windows here. These are super slow. If we had our taming things ready, we could tame one of these shriekers as well. Although we haven't found the taming food, have we? We need to be careful, though. No sight whatsoever. I think we're just still waiting for those to come around. So let me continue to deconstruct these out. Oh, that sucks, man. They've changed it so you can't shoot through. That means the everything can shoot with it then. I'm going to go opposite with these guys. Let me just watch this bit. Big boys coming in. Let's speed it up. I don't think they're going to have any chance getting in here anyway. The 2 pulse rifles at 2.0 literally just stop everything in its tracks. So, yeah, as you can see. One more? What's it doing? Really? Really? Right, there we go. All dealt with. Right, I'm going to get back to doing this whilst they're doing, just recovering and kind of doing that thing. But yeah, no longer shoot through windows. I could have sworn people were saying it's still possible. I think we'll remove both side ones. But yeah, that sucks. Right, we'll get on the EM umbrellas though. Carter's a little bit unhappy at the moment, so I'm not going to force him to do that. Although he's just done a few things to make him happy. How's this coming along as well? 81%, that's fine. I think once they all have a bit of this kimchi, they'll be loving life anyway, so that's good. And hopefully that gets sorted. I will recycle some more when we've got the bricks. I'm just going to wait for this whole room to finish, and that's covered then as well. Alright, just getting up. Racker's straight on those shoes, actually, so that's the last pair as well, so we'll let that kind of happen. And then hopefully... Right, we're going to go... Oh, this is going to be costly. So we're going to have to up this. We need to get on fuel. So we're going to need lots of things getting butchered here. So I'm going to have to go ahead and try and butcher everything now. So we need the fuel. on the go. So what we're going to need to do is get a second person on hunt. We're not going to be hunting for the food necessarily, so that's fine. I think Xander is probably a good one to get on that as well. We'll get 2 guys butchering the scarabai and stuff here, so we can actually make some fermented fuel. I think we've only got the 1 going at the moment as well, so we're going to need to... Where we had more? No, that one just needs moving. I was going to say, they're here. There we go. We have all of these doing fuel fermentation, that's fine then. And dried smoke leaf has been done as well for that little bit we carved up. And I'm going to go ahead and set up then ranching. Let's get this going. So a little animal shed. I think we'll just make it out of hay and sticks for now. Uneven terrain. Okay. I reckon we could go double shed here. Okay, so we're going to need flooring of some kind here. Can we do that? Can I get that as low as possible? I reckon we can. I might just have to do soil hay for all of that. I don't know. You know what? Let's just go with a 1 for now. And we'll get the large animals. I'm sure it's going to need a large animal spot. So we'll get the 2. And then a little feeder over here. Let's get... I think I want a stone feeder. Let's just pop it there for now. And then that will only be allowed to have herbivore. And I think we'll just do hay. I don't want it eating... How much grain have we got? Although we got 3k grain as well. I think that'll be fine. And we'll leave slop just in case, but we're not going to do that. And research of CPU assemblies has finished. Concrete rooms is on its way. And then we've got the VR sets and the arcade machines. And then up next, I think we'll go into railgun snipers, because we've got the improved there. So that's definitely a good thing to do. Alright, just getting up. Rita's having a bit of kimchi here. So the kimchi really does help with the happiness, actually. So that's good. I just want to get this last bit butchered over here. Kind of running out already. I'm thinking about if there's any of the Gulch guys knocking about. These guys. 35 for one of the little ones there. There is some knocking about, so it might be worth us mullering some of those. We will have loads from the attacks eventually anyway. But at the moment, we're not getting that many from them, so... Enough to get some fuel going, I think. How much is it per? 50. We've got 1 going for 20 there, so that's going to cost us a fortune getting this stuff done, really, isn't it? How many EM umbrellas have we got so far? I think in stock then, so we don't have any. They equip them themselves. I don't think they do. Right, Xander. Look at all the grenades knocking about as well. There's some electronics there as well. This has been pretty good on the scavenge. I think I want them all to have this. Kind of handy, isn't it? Like, it just stops all that rain stuff, and I can't see why we wouldn't just use those now. And we are ready for the tame then as well. Let's have a look. Are we crafting? The summer shoes are done, so all clothing is good. Let's move the... I don't want to... No, that's fine. Let's get the umbrellas first. Let's just focus one thing at a time, and then we're okay. And there we go. Carter is finishing off. Absolute demon he is, man. He's just sorting out our explosives there. So that's good. And you don't need to refill them with fuel, so they're free after you've built them. So worth noting for you guys who weren't sure. We still have 100 energy crystals as well. And Racket is on the electronics there. So I'm actually going to reduce this down at the moment. So we don't need those. Because we need to be careful. So at the moment we've only got 20 nanotubes in stock. We can't afford to really do anything. Alright, so I just cleaning up some of the notifications down here. It bugs me when they're there, so I've done that. It's just got the stairs to go through here, and I think we'll plan on... I think it's just going to be the electronics, really. And if we can get the breakthrough of 3D printed components, then yes, we'll be laughing a lot. And another 6 electronics from Xander there, so we have 36 now. So actually, crafting CPUs is probably going to be a better idea. So, what do they cost? Oh, they're actually pretty damn cheap as well. Let's get 5 CPUs on the go. Crafting 3 that takes, so that's fine. We have another attack already. There we go. Cool. They're actually attacking all the pigs. Let's not do that, yeah? Oh, they're fighting back though. They are fighting back. Taking out some of the enemy here. Oh, go into that bunch. You'll soon regret it. They're actually just absolutely ploughing through them. Those 15 shooting ones there. They've actually killed a whole bunch of them, but that's okay. Guys, that's going to be where we end this one out there. That's one for the next episode. A good way to start is with a good battle, right? As always, do smash that thumbs up for me. And if you are new, do consider subbing as well as we push towards our goal. If you want to support the channel that a little bit further, do consider becoming a member of the channel as well. That option is called Join on YouTube. As always, so guys, do take it easy. I'll see you in the next one.